everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a good week so far. Today I've got a little testing video for you. So I'm going to be testing the I Heart Revolution e.l.f. eyeshadow palette. This did come out last year, but it is so adorable and I really wanted to give it a go. I'm doing lots of makeup testing videos and eyeshadow looks, which I'm really enjoying, and I am also uploading 3 times a week, and that is minimum as well. So if I want to do some extra, I will. It's just 3 is sort of the basis that I'm going with. I have just reached 3,000 subscribers as well, which does mean an awful lot to me. Let's get into the video. I did actually pick this up for, I think it was £5.30 or something like that, and it is such a cute little palette. It's got a beautiful baby pink packaging and it's got the candy cane around the outside. As I said, this was last year's, but I'm going to show you what it looks like now. It does have a full palette size mirror in the top there, and then you've got some beautiful shades. I was really drawn to the teal colour over here and the lilac, and I just think it looks absolutely stunning. What I'm going to do for you is just some swatches so you can see what it looks like. It is still available on the Revolution Beauty website. I thought it'd be a nice one to start our Christmas content with and just create some glittery eyeshadow looks. As you can see, there's quite a lot of shades in this palette and they all have very different sort of feels about them. There are some really nice teals, so I'm going to show you up close now. This is what the I Heart Revolution e.l.f. palette looks like, and then the pans look like this. And as you can see, a couple of them have moved around in the pan, but I'm not mad at it. I just had to dig a little bit to get some pigment. But we'll have a look at the swatches now. If you're new to my channel, you might not know that I've got a fear of the inside of the wrist, which is why they're all on the top of my wrist. But anyway, so looking at these shades, I'm really drawn to these here. I think they're absolutely beautiful. The one that I was really intrigued by, I think, was this one here. It was very hard to dig out the pan, so I am interested to see if we can get a little inner corner shimmer with that. But it is nice once I finally got it working. I actually did wet the pan as well to get some more pigment out there. But as you can see across here, there's so many different colours and there's definitely something for everybody. I'm going to have a go at a delicate eye look today, but I do want to put some glitter and some colour in there. I do really like this colour here as well. And yeah, all in all, I think this is a very sort of party looking palette. I've just primed my eyes using the Revolution Ultimate Eye Base. And just if you're new to my channel, I don't normally sound like this. I am quite ill at the moment. I think I am getting over it now, but my voice isn't normally like this. Now I've primed my eyes, I'm going to pick a colour for the wing. I'm contemplating going for a blue one today, so I think I am going to do that. I'm going to go in with this colour that's in the top there. It's kind of a teal colour. It's coming off quite faint when the light's on it, but actually it is quite pigmented, so we're going to give this a go in the wing. And coming off on the brush as well, it does look very pigmented, so I'm very happy about that one. I'm just going to start by using a angled brush just to build the wing colour up here in the outer corner. And as I said, I want to try and do a subtle cute look today, but we'll see how that turns out. And in case I haven't told you before, I am just getting over a little bit of an illness. I sound a bit different than I normally do, but I think I'm on the sort of healing side of it now, so that's very good to know. Looking at that colour, it is very nice. I do really like the way it's applying on there. I do always find with blues, they are slightly more difficult to build up. I don't know if, well actually I do know, because loads of people have said this about blues actually, in different eyeshadow palettes, that they all have this different consistency where they can kind of take a while to build up. But I think, yeah, I like that. It's quite subtle. I'm going to do the same on the other side as well, but before I do that, I am just going to drag it over further over the eyelid, because I do want to make this a kind of subtly bluey kind of look. So I think I'm actually going to take it further to the inner corner as well. Yeah, I like that. I don't think I have done one full blue look, I think, so far. That was with the Ocean's Treasure palette. There we go, let's have a look. Put another wing on the other side as well, just to get it matching. And I have been filming lots of eyeshadow videos as well. If you do like that kind of thing, then please subscribe to my channel, because I am uploading 3 times a week at the moment. I do really like the way that colour is going onto the eyelid. I think it's gone really well onto the primer. And it is a subtly kind of colour, so I'm very happy about that. I'm just going to take a little bit further on the inner corner, just because I did an eyeshadow look before and I think you can see the pink still. So we're just going to put a little bit more over there. Some eyeshadows do actually stay on your skin. We were having this discussion about sort of the difference between pressed pigments and eyeshadow palettes, and I think the pressed pigment ones seem to sort of stay in the skin for a little bit longer. Yeah, I like the look of that. That's what I've got on my eyes so far. I've just used that single shade. What I want to do now is just build up a little bit of colour I think. We've got just blue at the moment. Might pop a little pink on the inner corner, I think. This one here looks nice and subtle. It does appear to have a little bit of a shimmer in it, which I think is really cute. I'm going to try and pop it on the inner corner just a little bit. And in the pan, actually, it does look quite glittery, so I don't know how it's going to pay off on the eyes. That's what it looks like, a very nice pink. Try and dab it on the inner corner there. I like that. And then we're going to just sort of blend it out a little bit because I don't want it to be too harsh. As I said, with this look, I'm going to try and make it pastel-y and quite delicate looking. I like that colour. I'm going to go in with just a little bit more. It's hopefully just going to add a little bit of depth there, but I am liking that colour combination. Just for some blending, I'm going to go in this colour here, which is in the top. I'm just going to dab my fluffy brush in that, and I'm going to dust this over the top of my eyelid. I'm just going to take it over here like this, just to subtly dust. I think dust is my favourite word in videos, actually. I just think I like dusting does wonders, so I'm just going to do that over the top there, and then I'll do the same on the other side as well. I really like that. I think I want to have a little bit more going on. I do really like how this one's quite subtle. I might just go in with this pink as well. They are very similar, but I'm going to go in with this one, which is a little bit hotter. It's more like a Barbie pink, just to see if we can get a little bit more depth going on there. So I'm going to take a tiny fluffy brush, go in this one, and I'm just going to tap again on here. Oh yes, I like that. I quite like layering colours up, and it's okay to go over colours again as well, because you can get really nice mixes of colours if you do that. Yeah, I like that colour. I'm just going to take it over into the crease just a little bit, because I want it to just have a little bit more depth there. But I like the look of that. I have just done a really intense glitter look as well. If you can see glitter on my face, that is why. Keep an eye out for that one as well if you like glitter, because that is glitter heaven. I don't think I'm going to do too much more in the matte colours, but I am going to look at this shade here. This is a shimmer. It's kind of metallic as well, but it does move around in the pan quite a bit, but I do really like the colour of it. So I'm going to pop that on the inner corner just a little bit, and I'm just going to dab it over just very lightly, just so we can still see the matte through it. I like that. I'm going to pop a tiny bit more on because I just wanted to be a bit gentle with it, just to see how it worked first of all. But I really like the look of that. I'm going to do the same on the other side now. I just think metallics and shimmers are a really good way to tie a look together as well. Wanting to sort of play about with colour is a very easy way to do it and have fun if you're using metallics or shimmers. I'm going to take a blank finger now and just brush slightly over the top. Where my metallic line met the matte, I'm just going to dust like that, just to get the line a bit more blurred. I'm really liking that. I do think it matches my bra as well, which I don't know why it's sticking out, but it can stay like that. I am going to go in the shade that's just up here, which is kind of like a periwinkle iridescent shade. This is the one that I struggled with. When you're pressing in the pan, it does take quite a bit of effort to get some payoff, but I've got some there, as you can see. What I'm going to do is use a wet brush. So I'm going to use the iHeart Revolution Peaches and Cream setting spray, and I'm just going to spritz this brush here. By doing that, I'm hoping it might help with the pigment in here. And as I said, I think before, when wetting it, it did help a little bit. I'm just digging in the pan. As you can see, it's quite a subtle payoff, so I'm going to just try it and see what happens. I'm just going to dab it sort of in the inner corner here, because it has got a really nice sheen. You can see it there. I'm just going to go in again, because I wanted to lighten up that inner corner a little bit. And obviously it's good to try lots of different shades from a palette just to get an idea, but I do really like this colour theme. I'm also going to take my little finger in that one as well and just try and pop it right on the inner corner and see if it applies differently with your finger. Oh yeah, you can see that there. So that's very bright. And then I am having to press very hard in the pan, but I think that's worth it because look at that. That's very glowy. I really like it. There isn't a blue glitter in here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my little glitter pots and we're just going to pop it over the centre of the lid and just see what it looks like. I'm going to be using this tiny NYX glitter pot. It's used for face and body. I'm just going to take the lid off now. I did get this absolutely years ago, and I'm just going to try not to tip it everywhere. It looks like that, and I haven't really used it. I just had it in my glitter drawer, and basically when you stick your finger in like that, you will see the payoff. So it is going to go all over my laptop. But but the colour reflex on this glitter is absolutely incredible. It's so beautiful. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dab it over the top of my eye, just because I think this might make it look quite cute. And I'm just going to go over the centre of the eyelid like that. You can see already the pop of glitter is beautiful. There we go. I'm not going to do much more than that. I'm really happy with the colour of that. I'm going to do the same on the other eye now, and then I think we'll put some mascara on. And the studio light is just gleaming with this. It's literally a disco on my eyelids. Probably one of the best products I've ever bought. I did recently pick up another one of these as well when I was with Beth. So I have got this silver one here, but then I bought a new one, which is just sat over there. I will be showing you that in a little Black Friday haul, which I've got coming soon. Having that in the collection will be really good paired with this one. It just adds a little bit of glitter, but I really like it. That's what I've got on my eyes so far using the e.l.f. I Heart Revolution eyeshadow palette. I'm really happy with this. I think the formula was brilliant, and the teal shade alone was worth it completely for me. To go with the purples, I just think it looks really cute. Very happy with this. I think a couple of the shades do take a little bit of building, but the pinks are certainly very pigmented from the swatches, and also I think the metallics are very good formula as well because they were really bright. I will happily do more looks with this, and I'm happy to have it in my collection, especially for that teal colour, because I will be using this with other palettes as well. I have started a little series called Palette Party where I'm just using a couple of palettes together, and I've just been really enjoying it. So if you want to see that, then please subscribe. I'm just going to pop the Rem Beauty mascara on. I do really love that mascara. That's my finished look here. I'm really happy with it. Again, I think this little glitter pot really does make any eyeshadow look. They are really good, and I think they only cost about £6. When I got this one, it was absolutely years ago. It was when I used to live in my old place, and I remember I got it on Pretty Little Thing. It was £6 at the time, and I thought, oh, this is a really big tub of glitter. And then when it turned up and it was like this, I was like, oh. So it just kind of sat in my drawer for a while, but it really is such a great little product. And I know this palette is from last year, but I think it's stunning. And as I said, it's gone down in price, so if you're loving this kind of thing, then you can still pick this up from the Revolution Beauty website. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more, you can follow me on Instagram. That's at Zoe Glitter, Zoe with a Y. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!